beers down the sands in a minute, a bottle of champagne.
Take me. Want you to take me. Take me higher. Take me. Understand that what we're seeking is a higher conscience meeting. We could intertwine our minds. Be prepared for what you might find. Take me higher. Take me higher. Take me. Want you to take me. Take me higher. Take me higher. Take me. Take me higher. Take me higher. Take me. Want you to take me. Take me higher. Take me higher.
You've been here before as a punter, or?
No, I've never been to Southport, but it was like coming out and just hearing the crowd and just the vibe. It's just excellent. It just gives you such a buzz.
Yeah.
And even if even if my performance had been shit, it's just the fact. Oh, can I say shit?
You said it.
It's too late, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you can edit it.
It didn't really matter because the crowd was just so lovely.
Yeah.
And especially in London, sometimes you find that when you go to certain places that the crowd can be quite cold. You really have to work them.
I think if you can work in London, you can work anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They're
it's
very
true.
fickle as well.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
The moment you're like, oh whatever, let's see what you can do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they will love you up there.
So yeah, first impression of Southport, good.
Excellent, excellent.
Do you think it's unique to the UK, this sort of thing?
100%. It's a chance for people to come out and just enjoy themselves and just let your hair down. Do you know what I mean? And listen to music that you actually like, and don't have to kind of compromise. You don't have to listen to stuff that you don't want to hear. You can choose each room, which is great.
Yeah.
So no.
And I was talking to Spinner earlier on, and he said it's unique to England in a way you couldn't repeat it in America because the hip hop R&B crowd wouldn't mix with the housey dance crowd. Do you know what I mean? You couldn't have them in the same building. And yet here you've got 4 rooms, haven't you? You've got jazz orientated crowds, you've got that front bass where you were, yeah.
It's true. I mean, I don't know how it is in the States, but they probably have it more segregated when it comes to music. But here,
You think it's harder for a female to break through? This is radical.
I know. Look at you trying to be all things. You know what I mean? Like controversial.
Doing
No.
it for themselves. No, do you think that is? Whereas in America they take you on an even keel, well, don't they?
I think over here is the same.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I think it's harder for a girl to break through.
I find it's harder for someone that's black and just having.
Still is.
Yeah, I think it's to break through your girl. I think if you're doing the pop kind of conventional music, then I think it's easy.
Did you ever hear that story about when Motown moved from Detroit to LA? Diana Ross went to, this is a true story, Diana Ross went to the offices about a month after they'd moved. They moved this new office block in Los Angeles. And the receptionist went, she said, excuse me, she said, who are you? And didn't know who she was, Diana Ross, big singer. And she said, oh, I'm here there. And she said, are you you're for the black department, aren't you? Now you take the lift to the 3rd floor and you get out and the office is just there. And they had a floor for black artists, a floor for white artists. This is Tamala Motown, serious stuff. I know. Somebody like her stature at the time.
I know, and she was big, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, she was their biggest female vocalist. But anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed the time in the room. And I'm seeing as it was your first Southport.
Thank you for having me.
And go on to bigger and better things, won't you? Because we're very proud of you.
Oh,
We are. I'm not just saying it here. We are proud of you. And you are on their lips in America. They know you big time, seriously. And the dance scene knows you.
hear that? I know Phil, man. Phil Asher, I know.
But anyway, yeah, good luck for the future. Thank you for taking time out to talk to us.
Thank you.
I don't want love that I can't do. I don't need a love that ain't no good for me. I don't want a
impression? I mean, you're blown away by it.
Well, I researched it for like the last 3 months. I kept checking it because everybody told me it's the biggest room that you're gonna be able to play soulful. You know, what I consider soulful. I still play
Soulful groove, yeah.
But you know, like
But the underlying
yeah,
factor
you know,
is black soulful dance music, yeah.
So it definitely was. It was on point. I had no complaints.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm a drinker.
So you enjoy. I can take from that you enjoyed it. Then. I mean, this is number 32. We've been doing this for a year now, for 16 years. So.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard about it a few years back, and I mean, I don't know if this is true or whatever, but they just said, you know, don't ask to play, just wait till you ask.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, from a point of view of being. Yeah. Wait for the phone call.
And then the next step is, you know, you gotta turn it out, or you might not be.
Yeah, you got to prove yourself. I find the London audience harder to please than say an audience up here. The great thing about it is that they are, because their roots are in soul music. You know what I mean? You can get away with a lot more of a deeper black vibe than say some clubs where you have to keep it up all the time. I think you can tell more of the story.
You know, I have no complaints. I went down, I went up. You know.
Yeah, and they like it.
This is something you're all gonna need to know. Come on now, don't be shy. Let me tell you how it all began. Just take my hand, that's right. You got it. You're coming with me to the promised land, where there be no more sickness, no more pain, no more suffering, only joy everlasting. Come on with me on this spiritual journey, cause it's all about the King of Kings and it's all about the Lord of Lords. Are you ready? Lift your hands in the air if you believe. Come on, come on.
King of Kings, Lord of Lords.
Put your hands together.
King of Kings, Lord
If
of
you
Lords.
believe in your heart, I need to see your hands way up.
Lord of Lords.
Come on, y'all.
King of Kings.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha. He's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Come on, Testament.
Saturday afternoon, what is it, 2, 3 o'clock? And what's the difference with this place in Ibiza? Saving it.
He's gonna give you all your dreams with all his love. Praise the King of Kings.
Lord of
Come on and sing this song.
Come on now, let's raise our hands together. Let's see some love in the house. Let the music lift you up. Let it take you there. Let your spirit feel free. King of Kings, Lord of Lords. We can all dance together. We can all live together. In harmony. Together.
Right now, Mr. Hunter, how many Southport's old are you now? How many of these have you done?
Done about 10,
10.
maybe.
So you
Maybe
get-
a little, 8, between 8 and 10.
Around those- So you get a feel for it now, you get the general idea.
I'm kind of broken into it now.
Tell me about when you first heard about this event. How was it described to you?
Well, it was described to me like just a big soulful weekend, but I had no idea that it had all the rooms. I didn't really believe the people was clued up on their music as the people were saying.
Yeah.
And I think the first time I did it, I came in and I actually underestimated the crowd.
Really?
It was like, come
Yeah.
on. And so I was like, okay, you got yourself
Now you got it as well.
a good room here. Because you know what I mean? You can't really play soulful in a big room like here.
Yeah.
And get away with it.
So, all right, so this is a bit of a unique experience then, is it? Even, you know, when you're DJing around the world, this is kind of where it happens, yeah?
I look forward to Southport.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like one of those gigs you're excited for. You know, you can play your stuff, and it's gonna be.
How about the strange concept of 5,000 people being fenced in so they can't escape even if they wanted to?
I like it.
Strange though, isn't it?
like
You
it.
don't
I like
get
it.
all that at home, do you?
See, if I play shit, then you gotta listen to it. You can't go nowhere.
I
You
got
know
you.
what I mean?
Got you there, exactly
Got
right.
to.
Have you had a chance, you know, in your time that you've been here, do you get a chance to kind of like move around and wander around the camp and meet the people? Have you,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I try to do, you know, before I play, go around, check out the vibe, see what the other rooms is like, and then when I'm done, I'm ducking in and out of the rooms. But usually, like the last few years, it's been myself and then Louis, so I'm ducking in other rooms,
Yeah.
then going to hear Louis, then going back and then trying to do a little bit of record shopping.
Because most people would assume, because like, you know, you guys have come home from America, that you're probably all around each other's house for tea every Wednesday.
Right.
Which is, you never get a chance to see each other. Yeah, this is a great opportunity to bring everyone in
Oh
one
yeah.
place, isn't it?
Well, it's kind of hard because, you know what I'm saying, me being from Chicago, most of my friends is you know, in Chicago and New York mostly,
Yeah.
and in London, and so this is a kind of a meeting point, kind of like a smaller version of Miami.
Yeah.
Where we can get together, get drunk, and
Sounds about right.
put girls on their butts. And,
Yeah,
you know,
well, obviously we wouldn't recommend that.
Right,
I
right,
with a long
right.
stick, so they know.
Just joking.
Of course.
I think here they definitely know their music. It's the older crowd now. the younger kids, we have to kind of re-identify ourselves with them to make them see where we've been and where we're trying to go. So, but in America, they know.
That's right, It is changing faces here as well, isn't it? I mean, you do see kind of like new generations coming along. That must be great. It's a chance to play your music.
It's cool. I mean, you got a lot of cats in here that's getting into the music, and then you got a lot of the kids that's trained by your Carl Coxes, your Sashes. No disrespect, I can't stand the music, but you know what I mean? They are looking at what the media is feeding them, and I'm not into it. So, teach his own, but that ain't the way. That ain't music.
Different back answer, mate. Well done there. That's
really good. Why, mate?
Oh, that ain't, no, it's too good. It took me for 30 seconds and you're getting it down pat. Do you see this is the kind of thing that can survive? Because, of course, it's been going for a long time now, but it does constantly update itself.
Yeah. This is going to keep coming up with different names. See, you guys are responsible for that. All these magazines and changing the name. It's house music. It's either hard house or that's it.
Yeah.
It's just house. Quit trying to put a label to it.
We get bored on Fridays. We've got to do something. Come up with another name for it. Keep it moving along.
You know what I mean? Nah, but it's gonna.
Does it keep you fresh as well? I mean, obviously you've been DJing a long time now, so you need something to kind of keep your spirits up.
It's just, like I said, just the drums, the music is just how you approach everything different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really into the stuff that Phil Ashley's doing right now. It's just really, it's putting London back on its toes as far as the music. He's actually having this conversation around people like,
Yeah, I know, mate. Thanks, mate. Better go do some work.
Definitely, got to. All right.
Cheers. Thank you. Actually, tell me about the first time you came here. Did it come as a surprise?
It's fun, all the different types of music, different rooms, and it's just, I don't know, it goes on for like 3 days.
That's right, yeah.
3 days or so.
3 solid, hard days, exactly. Do you like that? Do you like that access to the different ranges of music? Because it's not something that you get a lot of back home, is it really?
I know we're like it back at home. It's a lot of hip hop.
Right, no, it's basically the fact that you've got all those kind of different ranges of music under one roof. Does it appeal to you as a kind of music fan?
Oh yes, definitely. I'd love to hear all types of music. Matter of fact, I don't do just house or dance music anyway, so I'm working on a new album, so it's going to be a little more diverse.
Moving around.
A little more late,
really?
Kind of jazzy, soulful singer. So. Plus as I get older, I'll be like, okay.
You can't keep up
I'm on a big path, those anthem songs they want me to like.
Yeah, the lungs can only take so much after a while, can't they? Is it, from your point of view, when you come here, and I'm not quite sure how it works for you back home, but it seems to make so much sense here, your music, doesn't it? Like, it's kind of felt like a natural home for it.
Takes in, really, people are into it. Not that they're not into it at home, it has like a very underground following at home. Probably here too, but it's a little bit, it's much bigger and broader here.
Because you think, big country you come from, so I suppose it's nice if you can bring everybody together in one place.
It would be nice, it would be nice that everybody get together and support each other.
In terms of this kind of event, is it the kind of thing where you can say, look, this is, I'm glad the music I'm into, this makes so much sense here. You kind of find a home for yourself in a place like this.
It's cool.
Do you get a chance to kind of hang out around here as well? I mean,
not this particular trip. I was just flying and fly out.
Yeah, shame. Yeah. But you've got a sense
of the best of it tonight. I have a signing to do after this.
Yes, of course, that's right.
I'm a party for a little bit, then my flight will change.
All right. Keep you going till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
You dive right in there.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Nice. You better get signing. Thanks for your time. All right. Hot for the dance floor. So what's your immediate reaction? Have you enjoyed yourself?
It's a blast. It's wicked, as you guys say.
Too much, probably, yeah.
I loved it. It was hot as well, the darn, but it was cool. I really enjoyed it. The people were into it, and it's an experience worth living for.
Yeah. Has it surprised you, the whole experience? I mean, the idea of different music in different rooms,
No, I mean, it's kind of sort of like a rave,
Yeah.
But it's a rave with like
Good records.
Soulful. It's a soulful rave. So it's cool because everyone here just fits.
Because it must feel like a natural home for your music, mustn't it? I mean, did you have any idea, any inkling that would be the way it would be when you came home?
No.
No.
Not at all.
So now we've got you here, you're going to come back and do some more, I take it, anyway.
Hey, just call me. I'll come running in a hurry. I don't care how I get here, just call me, you know what I'm saying? I'll get here if I can.
Well, enjoy the Southport, enjoy it.
Thank you, I'm enjoying it, and I'm really glad you guys had me here. And I'm looking forward to coming again.
Love. Thank you.
Thank you.
It'll be time. Chaps, this is nice and easy because I'm just going to need you to tell me about your Southport lives. Take it one by time. Louis, when did you first hear about this place, and what did you first hear about this place?
Oh man, it was long ago. I heard that it was a festival dedicated to soul music. You know, that's just what it was about. I came down and saw some of the groups that were performing. It was great to see a mixture of some of the veteran R&B groups or soul groups, funk groups, with some of the flavors of today, just soul music in general.
Yeah.
So it was a great experience.
We find that I get this happens a lot, and a lot of guys come from your side of the sea, and it's not often an opportunity to get all the music gathered together. It's kind of a unique idea here, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's real hot that you can go to one spot and bounce from room to room, and you got all this different styles of soul music, you know what I mean? The whole idea, the whole concept of going on a weekend, on a weekend of music, you know what I mean? That's real hot, and I think that's what's so special about Southport, you know what I mean? And it's been going on for how many years now, you know, a lot of years.
How about the idea of 5,000 people being walled into one area and they can't, there's no escaping, is there really? I mean, did any of, had you prepared yourself at all for the first arrival in this kind of campsite?
You didn't know what to expect, you know what I mean? It was just like basically, you're gonna go do Southport, okay, and you kind of get this, you know, they explain to you what it is, and you really don't know what to expect from it, you know what I mean? Especially on a music level.
Absolutely. Because that's the interesting thing. I mean, even in the time that you've been here, I guess. I mean, it's kind of, it changes, doesn't it? It's kind of got, it's got a life about it, hasn't it?
No, yeah, definitely. It's been through kind of different areas. There's, you know, music. Everybody starts, you know, changing their sound as it happens. And I've been here, coming here for like what, 9 years or something. And you see how even DJs, their styles change. You know, the soul is always there, and pretty much, I mean, the great thing about it is that the DJs can have fun as well.
Yeah.
You know, because you're here, you know, you're not going anywhere. So after you play, you do your set, you can walk around, and it's not like those huge festivals where you have to walk from one tent to the other. That's pretty far. It's the 3 rooms, and you go right in them, and you just see you hear a lot of great music and a lot of great DJs.
Yeah, I mean, this is great. I mean, you guys kind of hang out here as well, don't you? I mean, great to get paid, lovely, but you also kind of treat it as a social thing as well.
Yeah, you know, basically that's you know, guys was like, look, you know, I found Louis going to Southport, and you know, we had 2 gigs prior to this, so it's just like, you know, come and hang. You know, Terry's here, Terry's here, Phil Patrick. Really, you know, get to hang out, really, like another Miami. So
that's right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can get some good music and kind of hang out with our boys.
Yeah, good at hanging out. I've seen you doing. You're a very fine example of hanging out there. Good work. Does it influence you? Do you take stuff back home with you from events like this?
Yes, especially at the Connoisseur's Corner.
Yeah.
Connoisseur's Corner. Yeah. We were in there one time, and some of that was inspiration from the Eureka Soul.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
When we did our jazz, you know, flavored records and stuff, a lot of it came from that room.
Jazz dance actually influenced me to make the broken beat.
Yeah.
To basically, you know, come up with that whole George Benson, you can do it, you know, give it soul, let's extract that style. You know, we wanted to come off of the 4/4. And it was like, look, let's try and do something like we heard in that club, and you know, and that's what we did, you know, and it's just like it inspired that whole movement now.
Wow.
You know, now there's a broken beat scene, you know, like, you know.
I mean, is it not strange when you come 5,000 miles to find Latin and jazz influences,
Yeah,
which is stuff that you all know about? I mean, you know, this is your music from your backyard, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's great to see, you know, watching people dance to it. It's a different vibe and a different way of dancing.
Yeah.
You know, I know there's a pastor with that style over here. You know, it's kind of like a mixture of tap dance and jazz, and you know, this sort of acrobatic stuff that goes on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That was amazing. When we saw those jazz dancers doing that thing, so it was just like, they had that whole step going, and it was really, really inspiring.
Well, a little piece of England influenced the whole of your Good Soul project. Now that doesn't make any sense at all. It's all the wrong way around, isn't it? As a result of it, as a gig that kind of like keeps changing, do you see it as something that you can happily be involved in forever? I mean, it's never running away from you, this, is it?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't stopped since. I've been coming
Yeah.
here all the time. I mean, like I do remember now, the first time we ever came here, we were in between gigs, and we were driving, and the person that was booking us at the time, she said, "You got to check this festival out."
Wow.
We weren't playing here, but we walked through it for about 45 minutes. Remember? It was with Lynn.
Yeah.
We walked through it and we said, "Wow, they sell records here. Yo, listen to this music in here. It sounds great. You look, oh my God, jazz, Latin, like all this stuff." We saw, I mean, like 45, like Heptard, and all the guys, you know, that whole sound.
Yeah.
It was just so amazing to have that all in one, you know, place.
It's like, we could DJ and buy records too.
This is heaven, and we're here.
So,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember that first time that we actually came to play, I still like 7 hours buying records, like looking through this, playing stuff, to have my little playlist stuff. And it was just like,
Yeah, after that time, we said we want to be booked here.
No, that's right, because the wages are coming in this way and they're going out that way as well. As long as you break even at the end, you can't ask for more than that, can you really? It's, from your point of view, you know, you kind of got here, you discovered that this thing is here. Is it unique internationally? Because obviously you guys now get to travel around the world. There's not a lot of this kind of thing happening elsewhere, is there?
Well, you know, consider this to me. I consider this being like a festival, a soul festival, but it's more intimate for some reason. You know, the rooms are made more intimate. Usually when you go to the festivals, the ceilings are huge, it's cavernous, the sound is not there for this type of music. And to me, soulful music sounds best when it's intimate. You know, when the ceilings are lower, it's crowded, you know, it's a little dark, nice mood, you know. And you had all that here, and you still do. So, I mean, I think it's definitely different, and it's they're the pioneers to me. They're the pioneers of putting all this in one place like that, and now people are starting to do that around. I mean, we talk about this from Japan to here.
Yeah. Spreading the word for us. Thank you very much. It's been very fun.
like you said, even though it changes, but it changes in for the good. You know, I mean, it just progresses of different styles of soul music. You know, whether it's African influence or Brazilian influence. You know what I mean? It's just all moving.
It's all there. Yeah. And it's a great opportunity, I guess, as well, because you know you come from a big country. So a lot of you fellas are spread all over the place. You can get 20 of you all in one place here, can't you? You get the chance to catch up with some gossip, I guess, and nothing else.
Oh yeah, man. It's like, no, not gossip, but I mean.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's great that you know, we get to see each other. I mean, we hung out with Ronnie the last couple of years when he was here. Goldie, I mean, you know, it's great. Osuna Day was here. I mean, I missed him, DJ Gregory, but you know, they're all people that we've either played at in the same place. We know them, but we see each other passing really fast. Over here, you get to be with each other for a couple of hours and kind of socialize a little bit more, and we rarely get to do that.
Well, you fellas now, you know, you're genuine Southport veterans. Is it early? It's another 25 years in you, surely.
Yeah, of course.
You'll be another 20.
Well, you're kind of a double, right? It's like
exactly. Yeah.
Twice a year.
That's right. No. Yeah. Well, that's in like dog years, you mean, or something like that. No. You've got to come 25 years. That's just 50 more Southports. Is all you've got to do. It's pretty simple.
Exactly.
By which time you could have bought every single record that ever passed through the place. So you'll be fine by then. There'll be a couple left at the end of that.
I'm good, man.
I'll let you go and enjoy yourselves. Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Gonna sing the song that we hope to love.
really musical, multicultural audience. You know, and you don't really get that anymore. Here, the great thing is that you can come here and people are kind of just into the music, like the old days.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a very important, inspiring weekend to do.
It's interesting because the Americans come here and they say that like 100-fold more, don't they? Because of course it's so alien to them. It must be, is it gratifying for you just to be able to get in a conversation with some kind of legend and say, yeah, this is this strange little vibe that we've got here,
Yeah,
as it goes?
It's so mad. I mean, today I came here with Toshio Matsura, UFO, and Japanese DJ out of Tokyo, the Don, over there, and you know, he's been to London, he's played at, you know, he's played at Fabric, he's played at Barumba and stuff, but he's never been to a soul weekend.
Yeah, right.
And when they come here, they're so freaked out by it because this is unique. To the UK, it's unique, and like, you know, in one way, some weekenders that they have now are too retro. But the great thing about this weekender is that it has the tradition, but it also looks into the future. You know, but they still go for John Cutler. You've got DJ Gregory, you've got Danny Crivet, you've got, you know, Masters at Work, of course. You know, you've got real big DJs, but who are on the right side of the superstar thing, and that's why I think they've got it right each and every time. It's really about people who are into it, and you know, I make sure that every time that, you know, this weekend comes along, that I make sure that, you know, I'm not doing nothing else. This is number one.
Working as you do from the left field of the music scene, obviously, I mean, you've moved and changed and around the kind of music that you play. This place seems to have the capacity to do that as well, doesn't it?
It's kind of like, you know, you don't have to have a rigid format that people can judge you by. And you know, I think people know that the DJs who play here are passionate about what they do. My first experience of going to a weekend was at K-State. You know, I was 16, and you know, I heard Chris Hill and I heard Bob Jones, and it changed my life.